Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Hello guys, and welcome to my review of The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon. So this is when it's come to those episodes where they're not really doing that much, it's a bit slower. You could nearly call it a filler episode, but it does have some important stuff, which is just BS, because Fear the Walking Dead kind of did this BS, like with just coincidences. Because from the previous episode, yeah, we'll get to that anyway. But yeah, the best you go to this place to help Daryl get out of out of France, well, Paris overall. But yeah, and then we end up seeing something a little bit cool where they have like a little show but with walkers. I'm not sure if I can show it right now, because when I actually play the video I get copyright, so I have to play it like this. But yeah, basically in the background it's like he's been using walkers as, you know, musical instruments or something, like making them have like a play with the walkers, some governor BS. Yeah. That's pretty cool. That's one of the cool scenes I'd say. Shows that he's a bit crazy too. But yeah. But then he eventually takes them to the person they need to actually see. But I guess she needs to go somewhere first. Yeah. I mean, it's just the story of this. There's not really much to really talk about, to be honest. Because you have to get to this location where they need to meet someone who's going to help them. Who's basically going to help Daryl anyway. Yeah. And I think, because she basically wants to take the boy with Daryl, right? So he's in a more safer place. And we'll see where that would even go. Like by the end. Yeah. Yeah, this guy who they're with has connections and will help him get into some club to help, you know, arrange things. But she kind of wants to go to somewhere where she, used to live with her sister. So she basically goes back there where that little girl was. And we kind of see how that unfolds too. Yeah, they basically stay there while they're away. And then you got this guy basically still looking for Daryl, but he talks to like the leader to say that he's going to get him. And that basically he made a promise to his family and he failed them because his brother died. Because he was supposed to keep him alive, but yeah, whatever. Just revenge, basically. So he's made a deal with her, yeah. I just wonder if she's even a part of the Commonwealth or not. I'm still not sure yet if they're going to go in that direction. I mean, I saw some of the soldiers have armor like the Commonwealth, and then you've got these special zombies, well, walkers, that for a second it seems like it was winning, but it just instantly died. I'm not even sure what they're trying to do, though. Like, what are they doing with these walkers? Doing some weird experiments. And like I said, I still haven't watched World Beyond. I just don't know when I'd ever watch it. I want to at least watch season 2 to be more, what actually the RCM actually do behind the scenes, because I haven't really got to see what they actually do, and I know Jadis is a part of it and stuff, but yeah. And I don't know if it's something like this. And we all know that Rick's a part of it now, so, and he's trying to escape. But, the big question is who's going to find him first. But it does look like the RCM, but in France. Yeah. But yeah, they eventually get to her old home, and she ends up seeing like that little girl. I'm not sure if I can get an image. Yeah, I can't really get the perfect image right now to show it, because she's just like traumatized seeing the little girl again. I just kind of, I think it's her over there anyway. But yeah, the girl from the previous episode, who seems like, she seems so innocent, but then, I guess her mother never made it back home, probably died. Yeah, similar to like Clementine, but imagine if no one ever came back to help her, like Lee in the Telltale game. Yeah, Clementine probably would have been a walker in the treehouse. Yeah, which is sad to think about, but yeah, that's what would have happened basically. Yeah, because those walkers slowly taken over that area, so they would have eventually got to Clementine. Yeah, which is sad. But yeah, happy things didn't go that way. Unfortunate for this girl. So yeah. But yeah, it just sucks she didn't even get to, you know, put her down. Because man, I'd feel like I failed her, and it's kind of similar to like, that's the thing, they're trying to make similarities between Isabel and you know, Daryl, because he was trying to find Sophia in season 2 of The Walking Dead, and he ended up failing, where she basically left behind a little girl, and now she feels bad about it. Yeah, I mean, it's been like over 10 years, I think, so. And just thinking, just seeing all this stuff from the previous episode and the next episode, it's so random. And then the next thing we're going to see once they get to the club, which you can probably already predict. I mean, if you're watching this, that means you've seen the episode, yeah. But yeah, they basically end up going to like some club. Looks like how it would in you know, if things were still normal, and we get to see our first drag queen in The Walking Dead. Like, what the hell? But yeah, and you see a little performance from some sinner. But yeah, then we end up seeing, well, they're trying to make a deal with these people. I guess they got some kind of drugs. I don't know where they got them from, but yeah. But it seems like it's going like in a bad direction. And then that's when their boss comes out. You just got these guys dancing, whatever. I don't really care about their story. But then look who we see. The guy from the flashback who was trying to help Isabel and her sister, even though he was going to leave Isabel's sister. So that's why she ended up driving away and taking his car, possibly leaving him for dead. But I guess he had connections, so yeah, ended up surviving. But just to think that we literally see him in the next episode. If they were smart, they would have left this for like a bit later on for him to come back or something. I mean, that would have made more sense instead of like literally the next episode we get to see him in present day, when that was like over 10 years ago. Like, what is that? That's just so convenient. Like, my god, I hate when shows do that shit. Like, my god, really? Like, it's like time hasn't even changed at all. Like, it's only changed by like a year or something, not like flipping over 10 years. Like, what the flip is that? I hate when shows do that, man. Like, Fear the Walking Dead did that too much, man. And that got on my nerves, but yeah. And it seems like he's trying to say that like Isabel's sister's son is basically his son, because they was seeing each other, but then at the end of the day he wanted to leave him for dead anyway, like leave the baby and her sister for dead. So, and he wants to have a connection with it. Like, what? And then Daryl was just like, fuck him, no, we're not doing this with him. I could tell he's an asshole. So yeah, it's just, oh my god, what? It's too convenient. Why did they have to fit him in it? Why couldn't he come back like later on or something? Like, maybe he's a part of the RCM or something, and just do something cool like that. But I still don't even know the full direction to go with this show, because right now it's not even like about finding Rick right now. So yeah, that story has already been scrapped, I think, for now. Unless he gets like some kind of lead once he takes on the leader or something. I really don't know where it's gonna go. But yeah, and that little girl just ends up giving the little boy her necklace and stuff. Seems pretty nice, but yeah, gets treated like shit by a boss. But yeah. And then he just basically shows the operation and stuff, and they have a little more conversation, saying that basically if it wasn't for him, she would have probably died in the bathroom because she was cutting herself, yeah, whatever. And Dell wants to find another way not to work with that guy, yeah. And then the Russians end up finding him and end up having to run, yeah. And he ends up having a little fight with the Russian guy. And flipping, I was like, if Daryl doesn't really take him out here, like, bruh, he literally found you, and now it's made things a lot more awkward where you have to find the boy now because he's gone missing. But then, of course, something happens where he gets his reinforcements to come and shoot at him, while Daryl literally chokes him out. And just about chokes him out. And, like, if it was me, I would have got the knife and stabbed him. So at least he's taken care of, and it will make things a bit easier for me, because he's like proper tracking Daryl right now. He literally gave that radio that Daryl left as a message to basically the leader, so they even know what he sounds like and stuff, and he's American and all that stuff. Like, they got all that information, even the Commonwealth stuff. But I don't even know what they could do with the Commonwealth anyway. They'd need Daryl anyway. But yeah, gets to a point where he's basically choking him out, but then of course he gets shot at and he has to leave. And yeah, it's just basically setting up the next episode that, you know, the boy goes missing and Daryl ends up falling down someplace, but we know he'll be fine. And yeah, they end up taking a fight and whatever. Episode ends. Yep. So yeah, it was a decent episode, but not much going on, to be honest. Yeah, like all the big stuff started to happen at the very end, which is just so annoying. And then just some of those conveniences, like from flipping the last episode, which was a flashback to the beginning, and then we literally see the same stuff in the next episode, but over 10 years later. I just hate when shows do that because it makes no sense. Like, what? I mean, you can see some of the differences with her, but it seems like he's the same person, same scumbag. So, and of course that girl ended up dying, but she's literally in the same spot where she was when flipping Isabel left. Like, all that dumb shit. Like, my god. Like, come on, man. You could have did that a bit better. Like, Jesus Christ. It's like they're whooshing. Like, why are you whooshing? Come on. The last 2 episodes have been good, and then now you're whooshing. Like, come on. Be careful. We don't want to ruin the show now. Because it will end up, you know, Dead City being better if you're starting to do crap like that. Don't be like Top Boy now. Please, no. I didn't even review Top Boy on this channel, I think. I mean, I talked about it enough on my main channel, so I didn't even bother reviewing it because I hated that last season, and I just hope it doesn't go in that kind of direction with the writing, not, you know, certain stuff. But yeah, and that's really all I got to say. Not really a lot happened, really. So yeah, just hopefully next week's a better episode because it feels like a lot of setup this episode. Because it seems like they're going to be taking a fight to the RCM people, or whatever I should call them. I don't know. I just want to call them RCM, but we haven't really fully got a confirmation. But some of the stuff they're doing seems similar, but I guess we'll see. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the review. Appreciate you can leave a like. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.